Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with a continuation of quadratic equation, important problems from department and question paper. So in my previous video I have completed till question number 6. Now let us start the question number 7, that is find two consecutive positive integer sum of whose square is 365. What is the question? Find two consecutive positive integer such that sum of whose square is 365. So let us solve question number 7. Let the two consecutive positive integer be two consecutive positive integer x and x plus 1. Two consecutive positive integer be x and x plus 1. So what they have, according to given condition, sum of its square is 365. Sum of its square. These two numbers square and sum of its square is 365. It is given in the question. So x square, let it be as it is, plus here a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square. A square, that is, this is a and this is b, we have to consider x square, plus 2ab, 2 into x into 1, plus b square, b is nothing but 1 square, is equals to 365. So here x square plus x square, 2x square, plus 2 ones are 2x, plus 1 is equals to 365. 2x square plus 2x is equals to 365 minus 1. Plus 1 we have to, so plus 1 if we bring here, it becomes minus 1. 2x square plus 2x is equals to 365 minus 1 is 364. Now we can see this everything is divided by 2. The whole equation can be divisible by 2. So 2x square upon 2 is x square, plus 2x upon 2 is x. If we bring here minus, 2 ones are 2, 1 carry, 2 eights are 16, 2 twos are 4, is equals to 0. Here we got x square plus x minus 182 is equals to 0. Now here we can do even factorization method, or if we want we can go for formula method, because it is a standard form of quadratic equation. Any one method, whichever you feel easy, you can do that method. Okay, now if I go for formula method, we can write this is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. A place nothing but 1, b place also 1, c is equals to minus 182. We know that formula x is equals to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So x is equals to minus b value is 1 plus or minus as it is, b square is 1 square minus 4 into a is 1, c is minus 182 upon 2a, 2 into 1. Now x is equals to minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 square is 1 minus minus plus 182 4s are, we have to write 4 2s are 8, 4 8s are 32, 4 1s are 4, 5 6 7, 728 it is, upon 2 1s are 2. Now x is equals to minus 1 plus or minus root of 729 upon 2. We should know the perfect square properly. 729 is a perfect square of, so we know that 729 is a perfect square of 27. So x is equals to minus 1 plus or minus 27 by 2. So x is equals to, if you don't know how to how you know 729 is 27, or if you confuse, in my previous video I have already teach how to find the square root. You can refer that video. If you want, I will put in the description box. Okay, how to find the square root, I have already uploaded the video. So here now 729 is 27. If you know directly, you can write directly. Okay, so is equals to minus 1 plus 27 by 2, or x is equals to minus 1 minus 27 by 2. So x is equals to 27 minus 1 is 26 by 2. Greater number is plus, so positive sign, or x is equals to minus 28 by 2. Here in the question they have told positive integer, so we will neglect negative one. X is equals to 2 ones are 2 13s are, or x is equals to what we will get, minus 14. So since it is positive integer, therefore x is equals to 13 and x plus 1 is equals to 13 plus 1 is equals to 14. Therefore, the two consecutive positive integers are 13 and 14. So we got the answer. Okay. So let us see the next question. So the next question, question number 8. The length of rectangular field is 3 times its breadth. What they have told here, the length of rectangular field is 3 times its breadth. If the area of field is 147 meter square, find its length and breadth. So here they have told to find the length and breadth, but they have told length of a rectangle is 3 times its breadth. Something they have told about length. Length is 3 times its breadth. So we don't know breadth. So let us write, let the breadth of a rectangular field be 8 let the breadth of rectangular field be x meter. Then the length will be, then length is equals to 3 times its breadth they have told now. So 3 times its breadth means 3x. Okay. Now area of rectangle they have given. Area of rectangular field is given. Rectangular field is equals to, it is given 147 meter square. Okay. Now we know that formula for area of rectangle is, area of rectangle is 147 here na, area length into breadth. Okay, area of rectangle it is given 147, length 3x into breadth x. Okay, so 3x into x is 3x square is equals to 147. X square is equals to 147 upon 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12, 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 3 fours are 12, 2 remains, 3 nines are 27. So x square is equals to 49. X is equals to plus or minus square becomes root. So x is equals to plus or minus 7. Since it is the length, so we can write that length and breadth cannot be negative. Length or measurement cannot be negative. Length cannot be negative. Therefore, x is equals to 7. X means what? Length is equals to 3x, that is 3 into 7. 7 3s are 21 meter, and breadth is equals to x, that is 7 meter. So they have told in the question to find the length and breadth. So we got the length and breadth value. Now let us see the 9th one question. So the question number 9 is, the sum of the square of two number is 180. The sum of square of two number is 180. If the square of smaller number is equal to 8 times bigger number, find the number. What they have told, the sum of square of two number is 180. Okay, if the square of smaller number is equal to 8 times bigger number, find the number. You have to understand the question well here. So what we have to assume, let the bigger number be x and smaller number be y. Okay, so according to the condition, sum of square of two number is 180. Sum of square of square of two number is 180. It is given condition. Okay, let us write this as equation 1, first condition, and in the question second condition what they have told, if the square of smaller number is square of smaller number is equal to 8 times bigger number. If the square of smaller number is equal to 8 times the bigger number, 8 times the bigger number is 8, y square is equals to 8x. Okay, equation 2. Now what we will do, substituting equation 2 in 1, we'll put 2 value in 1. What we get, x square plus y square is equals to 180. We'll write as it is. X square we will write as it is, plus y square value is 8x is equals to 180. X square plus 8x minus 180 equals to 0. Here also you can do the same thing. Even you can factorize or formula method. In my previous problem I have shown you how to do formula method. Now we will go for factorize. Okay, even you can do here formula method also, but already I have explained you formula method in previous problem. So now I am going to do factorize here. First and last number we have to multiply, that is 1 into minus 180 is minus 180. We have to find two such numbers. If we multiply we should get 180, and if we add and subtract we should get 8. This is the easiest problem. So directly we know that 18 tens are 180. 18 tens are 180, and 18 minus 10 is 8. But plus sign we want. So plus 18 minus 10. So easily we can get. Now x square plus 18x minus 10x minus 180 is equals to 0. Here you can do formula method also. Okay, so here what is common, we'll take 2 common here. What is common? X is common. I'll take x common. What left? If we take an x common, 1x will be left, plus already I have taken x common. I'll take 18. Here first I'll take minus common. and I'll take 10 common. Minus 10 common. If minus already taken common, yet only x will remain. Minus taken common, so plus 10 18s are 180. Okay, so here two brackets, we will take one common bracket, 8 x plus 18. What is left? X minus 10 equal to 0. X is equals to plus 18 becomes minus 18, or x is equals to minus 10 if we take equal to 10. Since it is, they have told, I'll take the numbers what they have told here, two numbers. Now if x is equals to 10, find the numbers they have told now. Therefore x is equals to, if x is equals to 10, then y is equals to, we have this now, y square is equals to 8x. This value we have. Y square we don't know. 8 into 10. Y square is equals to 80. So what we'll get? Y is equals to plus or minus or directly root 80. Root 80 is nothing but, we know that 16 5s are 80. Perfect square number multiply by number. So 16 5s is nothing but 8 4, not 8. Root 16 is 4 root 5. Therefore the numbers are, see inside the root we cannot take negative number. Here I have taken 8. If we take minus 18, inside root minus will come, and inside root negative number is not a integer or something like that. So we have to take positive number only if x is equals to 10. So we got, therefore bigger number is, therefore the two numbers are 10 and 4 root 5. These are the two numbers. Okay, here why I have not taken negative? Because negative, if it comes inside the root, we cannot have any value. Okay, so x is equals to 10 and y is equals to 4 root 5. So this completes the question number 9. Let us see the next question. So the next question is question number 10. Let me read the question. If the quadratic equation b minus c x square plus c minus ax plus a minus b is equal to 0 has equal roots, then show that 2b is equals to a plus c. We have to prove this. Okay, so let us write the given equation first. Question number 10. Given quadratic equation is b minus c x square plus c minus a x plus a minus b equal to 0. This is of the form. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. A value is b minus c, b value is c minus a, and c value is a minus b. Since it is given in the question that, since what they have told, the condition roots are equal, they have told roots are equal. It is given that roots are equal. If the roots are equal, d is equal to 0, and d value is, discriminant is nothing but b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Let us write the values. B value is c minus a whole square minus 4 into a value is b minus c, and c value is a minus b equal to 0. Now what we have to do, we know a minus b whole square formula, so I'll write formula here. a square minus 2ab plus b square. That is a means c square minus 2ab plus b square minus 4 into this side. Let us see now what we have to do. 4 into 2 brackets we will multiply. b into a, b into b minus b square. c into a minus ca minus minus plus c into b, bc equal to 0. Okay, now let us open the bracket here. This side let it be as it is, c square minus 2ca plus a square minus 4ab minus minus plus 4b square minus minus plus 4ca minus plus minus 4bc equal to 0. Okay, now we can see what all the things get cancelled and what all the things will be as it is. Okay, now we can see here c square as it is, anything here 4ca 2ca, we can same like term. From 4ca if we remove 2ca plus 2ca will be left, a square alone, a square minus 4ab as it is plus 4b square also as it is minus 4bc also is as it is. Only these two we have, 4ca minus 2ca we have done. Now we will write properly here. We know that a square minus b square minus c square formula we know. So what I'll write, a square, b term is with 4b square, c square is c square minus plus minus 4ab minus 4bc plus 2ca is equals to 0. What all the things is there that I have written as it is by bringing near. Now we can see here, this is of the form, we know one formula, I'll write formula. We know that a plus b plus c whole square is equals to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. We know this formula. So now what I'll do is, here I'll just write, but here it is a square only plus b I'll write 2b whole square plus c square as it is, then it becomes minus plus we want now 2 into 2b a plus 2 into 2b c plus 2ca as it is equal to 0. Now this is of the formula form, 2b a square b square a square b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. It is formula form. So what will be the answer? A minus 2b, sorry I didn't write minus because here minus sign is there now, near both the side minus we have, so it will become a minus 2b plus c whole square. The value will be, let me clear one more time what it is there. A square as it is I wrote, in place of 4 2b square I wrote, then plus, it clear here, 4 2b square is 4b square only plus, or else if you consider minus, you consider minus square is plus. Okay, then plus 2 into 2ba plus 2 formula it is minus 2b, because b is having minus 2b value, c plus 2ca. In this term b value is not there, so direct. So it is the comparing with the formula, it is nothing but a minus 2b plus c whole square equal to 0. This is the answer. Here I have written formula. This is the formula. You can compare this with the formula. This what I have written. Okay. So in place of b only we have taken minus 2b to make it formula, because minus b square is 4b square only. Okay. So now square will become a minus 2b plus c square will become root 0, we know it is 0 only. A minus 2b plus c equal to 0. So what they have told us to prove, a plus c, let it be as it is, minus 2b, if I take this side it becomes plus 2b. So 2b is equals to a plus c only they have told to prove. 2b is equals to a plus c. This only they have told to prove. So we got the answer. You might have confused again here, so that I can clear your doubt again one time. Here what we have written, a square I wrote as it is, 4b square as it is, plus c square as it is I wrote, minus 4ab as it is, minus 4bc as it is, plus 2ca as it is. Now we will make this equation in formula form. Okay, how I wrote in the formula form, a square I wrote as it is, plus sign, minus 2b, minus why I wrote, because here in b place minus sign we have, so minus 2b square is nothing but 4b square only. I didn't change anything. Minus 4b square, if you solve this you will get 4b square only, plus c square as it is. Now here also plus 2ab. Now here if you solve you will get 4ab only, but we need in the formula form, so we have changed in the formula form. B place minus b I wrote and a as it is. Then 2, instead if you confused here, 2ab, you can write like this also, 2ab, or here plus 2c into minus 2b, like this also you can write, one and the same, plus 2ca as it is. Now a minus 2b, a b c, a b is minus 2b plus c as it is equal to 0 whole square. So this, how you know that a plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. If a square plus 2ab plus b square is there, means how we will write a plus b whole square. Same way it is this side RHS form is there, so we wrote LHS form. So this completes the question number 10. So in my next video I am going to continue from question number 11. So very important questions are these from the quadratic equation chapter. Continue, I'll do in my next video. Do like and share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.